damage.
EML 850.
Right side.
You do not have attention.
You're taking hits.
Die interceptors are on their way. Hang on.
They're right behind us. Taking fire. Seems Jalen picked you for a reason.
Oh shit, I forgot. I'm back. Yo.
He has returned.
Whatever.
Oh,
Chinoyan. Go pick up the little one.
here, started watching the Vince McMahon Netflix documentary last night.
Fuck yeah. Excited for that. Is it good?
So far,
Good little dive
not
into the sick fucking.
could be a little less fluffy, but it's not a complete fluff piece. I'm pretty sure because it like literally in the first episode they're like, this was started in 2021. We interviewed over 100 hours of, or we got 100 hours of interviews with Vince's family and co-workers and talent and whatnot.
We need a gifted droid.
And then at a certain point, it lets you know that right when they were about to do like their final interview with him, that
What does a petty criminal from Canto Bight know about droids?
there was the breaking news
All
of
kinds of things.
where he paid double-digit millions to keep women quiet from things that had happened.
If you
Wait,
keep
no,
talking, I'll be forced to
quiet
blast
for
you.
500,000 shit.
And then
And Kay, I don't need help.
before they fully finished, it hadn't come out with the lawsuit that explicitly described some of the things he did to at least one woman and or made them do. But the whole, can't remember if he pooped on her or she pooped on him, but it was poop involved.
Okay.
Now that's nice.
What are you doing with that? Yo, open it back over.
Kay, start at the Alcazar. It's a cantina owned by a local
Start
gangster
playing
named
that.
Sir
Oh,
Alfred.
search.
If your droidsmith friend
Started playing this Star Wars again. I landed on like.
That dude don't even want to talk about it.
You talking about who?
They're hitting the. You can see the look in his eyes. He don't even want to talk about this shit. They're. That's the night when he died and fell. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. The
Oh,
when Owen Hart fell. Yeah,
I
And you
thought
can
that was on live
see-
TV, but I keep hearing it was on like a pay-per-view. I could have sworn I watched that live.
I mean, you may have watched it live on pay-per-view.
I wouldn't have had.
You don't actually, because you don't actually see him fall, but you see the aftermath immediately in the ring.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have shown that on TV, would they? Back then, maybe. Maybe? Yeah, I could have sworn I was on TV, watching TV Monday night, and that shit fucking happened. So I don't see why I would have pay-per-view. My parents would not have. You know?
I mean, I feel like that might have been the time if your parents had satellite and had those
Yeah, maybe it was on like a.
burner cards that you could get It basically unlocked all the channels and all pay-per-view
Not
for
my
nothing.
family. Nah, yeah, not my family. No. Never buy the books. Buy the books.
I mean, we didn't, but only because satellite was too expensive.
Nah, they were cable TV, if anything.
And still not all that great. Pretty sure that was one thing that helped propel them into more financial success was, I'll suck it up, spend a little bit of money, extra money on the satellite, because if I do that, I spend like an extra 40 to $100, and now I'm getting $1,000 worth of satellite content
Right.
at no extra charge, or a small extra charge.
Got a prime offer here for
Okay.
someone like you. Be careful out there.
So long.
Dude, that is a fucking trippy.
You're behind on taxes, citizen.
ND5.
Pretty sure their biggest fuck up in that situation is they should have just stopped the show, took the financial hit,
The syndicates are locked in a struggle for
talking
control
about?
of
finished the matches on Monday Night Raw, and just shifted your story a week down the line.
Ignore them next.
I'm pretty sure when Owen Hart's wife sued him, that was part of what she sued him about. Was like, how can you say all this stuff, and then you had dudes literally wrestling over a pile of Owen's blood in the ring from where he just fell and died.
Right. Yeah, fuck that. That's fucking wild, dude.
Yeah, sure. I could do with some help.
Who's that? She's sleeping? Probably. She's not making noise, she's probably
The
sleeping.
easiest credits you'll earn.
She's not making a bunch of noise, she's sleeping. If she ain't making a bunch of noise, she's sleeping. And she passed out. Good. So excited for this Dragon Ball Z game to come out. I want to touch his butt, touch his butt, touch his butt.
Hey, one thing, and this documentary definitely shows beyond all the heinous shit he's done over the years to wrestlers and women and whatnot, is that motherfucker has yet once to admit actual guilt or culpability for any of the foul shit they've covered in this documentary. Like, bro, why lie about this shit? Like, it's over and done with. Just like you're old, you'll be dead before long. Just admit it, bro. Like, you fucked up.
Right, listen and learn from your mistakes.
Like, you get a good example because it starts off basically with his early life and how he was basically abandoned by his father in some trailer park in North Carolina for most of his young years.
But I mean, his father handed him a business that was pretty successful.
Not quite, but he didn't exactly make it. He definitely had a better opportunity than a lot of people, but apparently when his dad decided to sell the business, I don't know if you recognize the name Gorilla Monsoon. He was an older wrestler back in the day. He was partners with Vince Sr. and was going to be the guy that was going to get the company. And then Vince was like, hey, I'm interested in buying this. Didn't think he was going to have the money to do it. They struck a deal with him that was almost too good to say no to, which was, I'll pay you like 4 or 5 payments.
Come on.
If at any point I miss a payment, can't pay for it, you keep the money I paid you and you get the company back. Which, I mean, yeah, you would think he wouldn't be betting against his son, but as a businessman, that's a good fucking deal. Especially if it's being proposed by somebody you don't exactly think will hold up their end of it, and therefore you're going to get, I think he paid $1 million for the company, so we'll say it was like 4 or 5 payments of around 200 grand a payment. You're like, he's not going to be able to do it. And apparently they were like literally using company money they were making that was supposed to be company profits to make them payments, robbing Peter to pay Paul. But then it basically talks about when he takes over. Prior, with his dad running the company, and just in those times, wrestling was a territorial system. Like, you'll see a map of basically all the territories back in the day, and how it was kind of split up, and essentially when he took over, he wanted to be a national product and big time. So he goes in and basically headhunts talent at all the territories, goes to their top guys, which was basically a handshake business back then. And it was like, hey, you're making this much for these people, and you're being seen on the local TV in this area. Come work for me, I'll pay you more, and I'll make you a star nationwide. And so a bunch of dudes left the territories they were in, signed up with him, and then like 3 episodes later, they get to win essentially WCW, and Eric Bischoff and Ted Turner did the same thing to him. He had handshake deals with a bunch of guys. They come in like, look, we'll offer you guaranteed contract money, and you won't have to work as much if you come work for us. They basically poached a bunch of his top talent at the time. He's up there like whining and complaining about it, like, we developed these guys, we turned them into stars, and they maliciously come in and stole our talent to make their show better. And like, nobody's mentioning that he literally done the exact same goddamn thing 10, 15 years prior. Except for Eric Bischoff. He's trying to say we stole his talent, but that's exactly what he did to all the territorial promotions when he runs them out of business. And the interviewer actually like mentions at the event, like, isn't that kind of similar? Basically the same thing you did to the territories? He's like, oh no, because Ted Turner, he was just out to hurt me, to hurt my business, and he was malicious about it. And he's like, but I had a different philosophy. I was doing it to better my business, to better the business. Okay, bud. Whatever you tell yourself at night, yeah, shit, buddy. Yeah, like, you did the exact goddamn thing, and then you got extremely butthurt when 10 years later somebody did it to your ass.
Because we know he got one body, that's Owen Hart, and like, clearly he killed that man.
Yeah.
He should have, as anybody in the sun, been like, I know landscaping crews don't want people on the roofs before people fell from rafters, you know what I mean? Like, come.
Yeah.
Have you been on the fucking planet that's like a fucking marshland? Got a bunch of like dead ends that you can't fucking drive over?
Star Wars?
Yeah.
Don't think so. I'm pretty sure last time I played, looking at Quest list, that there was at least one planet up there that I could go to that I had not been to yet. Oh, I'm not saying there's only one planet I haven't been to. Just on the quest list, there was one planet I didn't recognize. I think it was only like 3. The one you start on, the icy one, and then one other I could go to. It was just the mission I chose did not proceed to that planet I hadn't been to yet. I'm not gonna lie, after the kind of glitchiness of the last 2 times I played, it's kind of...
What?
So,
soured me a bit on wanting to go back and pick it up again.
Thanks.
But that's okay, because there's been a lot of other stuff to play too this move.
So every chance Emir wants to take their shot.
So,
Good to know.
Game coming up soon too, ain't
Hey,
it
Jalen,
ain't like,
you there?
it ain't something I'll,
I need some
I've almost had the thought of just letting it lie for a minute, come back, picking it up in a couple months, and just starting it all over again anyway, and maybe those glitches will not be there anymore.
it? Alright.
Watch yourself in there.
Mainly because one of them is a main story quest. Like, I'm pretty sure if I can't
Just need to
complete
check
that
this out.
quest, the game is only going to progress but so far. You know what I mean?
I don't even want to look into what you're talking about because I'm like, I swear to God. Game. Breaking. Glitch. Out. Laws. Switch illustrated.
That was something I've never heard before.
What?
Apparently, in the interview, one of the few times he talked about the physical abuse from his stepfather. Apparently, he said he used to get the shit beat out of him on a daily basis from his stepdad.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure they just said he, without like saying it, basically alleged that he was sexually abused by his mother.
You mean the one that was on TV? Didn't he bring his mom on TV once in a while? Nah,
No, that was his wife.
yeah, she always looked old.
Just by that point she got on TV,
Jalen,
looked more like a mother.
Yeah, she always looked
He's
old.
working at an Imperial research base.
He's Empire.
Funny, they've done a couple interviews with her up here. 'Cause I'm pretty sure they're divorced now. Like, I think they made it official at her last attempt to become a senator or a congresswoman failed.
I'll take care of it.
Make sure you
I
do,
don't
Yeah.
okay? Because this has already
talk
cost
to
me
this
an
man no
elephant.
more. I'm sorry, I made a bad
Yeah,
choice.
I'm quite sure when they were together then it was probably purely due to political aspirations of her.
Hey, the kind of money he was getting.
And then yeah, they rolled their shit in with Trump, but she ain't like Teflon Don. She could not withstand the heat, or her campaign could not withstand the heat, and I'm pretty sure she got beat pretty bad in her race to be elected. And then sometime after that, pretty sure I seen him with a girlfriend somewhere in the range of like 20 to 25.
Hello?
Yeah, he had seen a picture on me. He had dyed his hair jet black and had dyed a little Rico Suave jet black little mustache on his upper lip. Like somebody penciled that motherfucker on.
Kay, Jalen tells me he would like to talk to you on the holoprojector in the cockpit.
All right. Okay, here we go.
Copy that.
Seeing as my character's a bitch, it looks like he's gonna be there for a while. I'm trying to figure it out. His intentions. Star Wars going down that road now.
Mm.
Yeah, fuck Crimson Dawn. We're gonna go play some shit on there. Fucking Glenn. Just go
Spooling the hyperdrive.
Bro, every chance I get, I'm fucking with Crimson Dawn.
Time to
Every
jump.
chance I get, I'm fucking with that.
Hey, look, buddy. I was thinking,
Crimson Dawn, dude.
you don't want to be here. I don't need a babysitter. Why don't I just drop you off somewhere until we're good to do the job?
I do not think that is what Jalen had in mind.
So,
Suspect.
just tell him you're still here.
I am sensing that you are attempting to cross Jalen. Should I call him?
No. Never mind.
We are now in Tashara space.
I'm sorry.
Funny, they're talking about Stephanie and stuff now, and it's not a more telling thing about who Vince McMahon is, and she's admitted this in multiple interviews before that they were going to run a she's pregnant angle, and Vince was going to be the father of the baby.
That was before the fucking stepdad porn thing was a fucking big deal. You know what I mean? He's revolutionary, dude.
Yeah, except he's not a stepdad, he's a dad.
Still above his
Don't know
time.
how much incest porn is really taking off.
Well, evidently they had shut down Utah.
I don't think they needed porn for in Utah. That's just the thing. What do you think Pocket and them have such big foreheads?
Right? I mean, you leave fucking, what's his name? Fucking, you leave Kenny out of this. Sloth, you leave Sloth out of this.
Bro, your hair is retreating from the front of your face. What did you do?
Ready to go?
Oh, don't think I ever realized that was the case either. But apparently, like I remember the match where Vince essentially has a street fight with Stephanie on a pay-per-view.
Glad that's over.
Did that shit apparently because he wanted to put their real wedding, like their legit wedding, on pay-per-view. And Stephanie was like, no, nigga, that's too far. So he's like, oh, you don't want to do that? You're being selfish. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you in a street fight on pay-per-view 6 days before your real wedding. Stephanie's like, yeah, I remember my mom telling my dad, if you give her a black eye or break her ankle or something, and she's all fucked up for her wedding, I'll divorce you on the spot.
That's fucking hilarious. I mean, it's not, but it is.
She was probably praying for that black eye to get the fuck out.
I mean, realistically, are they fucking like truly saints at the end of the day too? You know, they played a part in these people's lives and careers at some point.
Oh yeah, no, that whole family's terrible. Terrible. They were either doing it or they knew it was happening and didn't bother to stop it.
Right. Shane looks like he shits on a girl's chest. Let's figure out that. He's probably shitting on someone's chest right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at one point, between not getting chosen as the chosen one for to be the taking over the company, to probably knowing some of the shit that was going down up in that mofo, and not was like, yeah, it's time to go out. I'm gonna go take the money I've earned and or was given, and I'm gonna go create my own, basically start my own business and try to thrive without my father, which I'm pretty sure he's done down in Florida.
What is he
I
doing?
think Florida.
T-shirt shop?
I don't know what the fuck he does. Want to say commercial real estate?
Huh.
But it's been a while since I've heard what business he ventured into on his own. But, yeah. That's why he was gone for so long and only came back around 2018, something like that.
Sorry, ran up on the base. Just shit myself. Super cool. Oh fuck.
Yeah, you wrote into the story that you got to make out with Trish Stratus in front of your drugged wife in a wheelchair to show how despicable the Vince McMahon character is, and not because you was trying to slip your weenie in that hot little Canadian's booty hole.
Right. I still remember that. That made it on.
Yeah,
that
sure, bro.
TV.
Sure, bro.
That was on a Monday night. Right?
Yeah.
And,
I'm pretty sure by the end of that is when he has her in her bra and panties on her hands and knees, crawling around the ring, barking like a dog.
his wife too, right?
And he probably, no, that was Trish.
Oh.
And he probably accidentally caught a clip of Kaiba telling Joey Wheeler to dog, and he was like, "That's genius." Do it, Joey Wheeler. Bark like a dog.
Psycho.
Get the boom ball, Nix.
I swear, at one point, me and Pocket were tripping off that back in the Gears of War days, downing people in game chat like, bark like a dog, Joey Wheeler. Bark like a dog. Motherfuckers crawling around trying to get revived.
That's fucking hilarious.
Doesn't work nowadays, though. Kids will never get the reference.
Yeah,
This is perfect for my speeder.
Ah, God. The TV was so much nicer back then. Kids these days. I mean, they don't even get to see fucking Goku's kid just get the absolute dog shit kicked out of him after school. I still remember seeing that as a kid and be like, that's pretty rough.
We bit.
What do I do?
Oh, they are showing that scene right now.
What one?
Bark like a dog, tell me you're sorry. Said I used to have a dog and that bitch would do whatever I told her to.
I wonder. We're gonna, yeah.
Nix, put on a show.
Just a little bit longer.
Oh God.
They're headed our way.
God damn. I distracted two people and like knocked out another one and then I took too long. I like panicked and hit the fucking like button to open up the safe. So it came walking back with two people knocked out. Staring at me, I'm just like, oh.
Oh my god. I think Dave Meltzer just explained the birth of incels.
Was incel.
Look at this.
The dudes who sit in their basement and not even necessarily the basement. Guys who get mad at women because they think women are collectively coming together to not date them, and it's really just because they're human garbage with no personality
Alright.
or proper bathing techniques, things of that nature. I've never got no pussy, so but it can't be me. It's definitely the women's fault that I've never gotten pussy. Which is bullshit, because I've seen some rough motherfuckers get pussy. I mean, it might have been rough pussy they were getting, but they got it.
Let's
Right,
go,
exactly.
Nix.
Doing great
Yeah.
work for the Pikes. You will be paid well.
A scumbag story too about some people that was
This
just
will
like,
do
how
the
the
job.
fuck are you fucking anything?
Headline, or how did you bang anybody that wasn't at 205 at last call at the
Eh,
roughest bar in town?
And even last this call, you struggled. You were still trying to give people shots in the fucking parking lot. Oh come on, you little. Fuck.
Alright, that's better.
How's the reputation with them? Are we fucking what? Come on. fucking bitch. You fucking cunty bitch. Pike, right?
I remember that. That was a pretty good moment.
What was that?
I guess when the whole Trish is his mistress, Linda all drugged up and out of it story, and he has a match with Shane at WrestleMania, and he gets the upper hand, and then like Linda slowly starts like standing up, like, nigga, I ain't been drugged the whole time.
We can't hide now, Nix. Of course.
I'm just walking down the street beating the tar out of them.
Okay, let's do this.
Pissing down bitches. We really not get like a ton of fucking pike points for that. But fucking annoying. I gotta go into this fucking area that's definitely gonna be a shit. Holy shit.
Let's
Okay.
drive.
My speeder almost just tried to kill me, but I don't talk about it.
Bad place to
Your mother's a whore. Your father's a whore. And your
where was I?
father's
Bad
definitely a
place to
whore.
build a base. Where was it? Bad place to build a base. I need to climb one of those things and see the whole operation. Come on!
Ran over this.
Luck's holding out.
What are they even up here? Just hanging out. Never even know. Just sneak over here. I would love to see the P. Diddy and fucking Vince McMahon are somehow tied together. I would love it. I would love it. It all makes sense.
Attention! The suspect was last spotted in Mirogana. Make your way there and arrest them.
I'll get moving.
God damn it.
Be back. I'll keep an eye out for other offers.
What?
It was nothing.
Keep his ass feet up. Okay.
We have lost sight of the target. Abort the search.
Go, Night-Night.
Okay.
There's another deal on the table, Kay.
What? I'm not fucking helping Crimson Dawn at all.
Let's
You
go next.
came through, and your payment should come through soon enough, too.
I feel like my rep is not going up at all with these people.
Stay low, Nix.
Yeah, at least we're in there. Excellent now. So, we're getting closer. What time is it? Shit. 2 o'clock.
Funny enough, all those businesses tanked. Well, I don't even think to me I made much money.
What you on about?
Got all the speeder upgrades you need, right?
Thanks.
Pleasure doing business.
You've got some items that have arrived for you, Kay.
Sure. This'll come in handy.
Kay, Jalen tells me he would like to talk to you on the holoprojector in the cockpit.
All right. Thanks. Jalen.
Hey. ND5 told me things got tough on Kajimi.
Yeah, we got Ank, but
I've got no mission to do it.
Let's get out of here.
Acknowledged.
Let's see if you can fly that thing, Kay.
Crimson Dawn ships engaging. We're hit. Incoming missile.
Shield down!
We have shields. You're being hit, Kay.
I have to.
Taking a lot of damage.
I personally think we should cut that tree down and replace it with a weeping willow for this area.
Oh, not pretty good there, ain't it?
Yeah.
But it was already standing from yesterday. I have my front yards underwater.
Oh shit. Not good, not good, not good.
Not bad enough to threaten my house or nothing, but definitely
It's
got a
the
baby
tree
lake.
where the bricks are. I don't think that's a good one.
Well, I'm sure it's not gonna stop coming yet, anything, so good luck. Not to be dead down. Pretty sure it was like a level 5 hurricane, so it's gonna have life by the time it gets to you, I'm sure, but there's that much life.
Right.
It's getting kind of...
Let's see how you do in a fight,
Good thing
Kay.
I cut my grass and weed eater a couple days ago. I won't be doing that anytime soon.
Yeah, bro, it is fucking months ago.
Oh, bro. You should see what my floor looked like 3 days ago from where we got a couple days of rain. Fucking... Oh, not even the kids, just the dogs. So it's either mud or shit and piss. I'll take mud any day. So they got to go out to potty. They ain't really spent a lot of time outside since then. Except for like basically the day I cut my grass and stuff like that day. And the next day it kind of dried up a bit. So there's only like really one good muddy spot they could get into. Rain is there.
Jesse lives in the fucking mud, basically.
Does he?
Yeah, he got like cow fields and stuff. He lives like on a
Oh, yeah.
farm. So he like legit is getting his shit stuck in the fucking mud all the time. He's got like a little ultimate. I'm like, bro, you need to just bite the bullet on that one, sir. Do something different.
Be careful.
My fault.
Then they realized it sucked.
What's that?
Oh, what the-
What?
they're now covering the XFL, and they were like, yeah, that first week the ratings were great, double what they told advertisers and networks to expect. Then they were like, but then everybody tuned in and realized that the play on the field was atrocious, and it died. super quick.
Actually survived.
Done and done.
Holy shit, I survived that with 2 seconds left. I got caught up circling on
Mhm.
a fucking ship. I needed that too, 'cause hopefully
I did not realize that
Pike
you were that
boost.
good. Your payment is on its way.
I just want to get this Pike thing done. Then okay, I'll play the rest of the fucking game. I just want this Imperial suit. I don't play Imperial suit, damn it. Oh my god, we're so far. We're so far. One thing's kind of lame, like you can access a like thing on your ship that'll let you pick bounties from any world, right? Kind of cool, but you cannot access that while you're in space. So if you want to
I remember
access-
seeing clips of that. Bob Costa ripped Vincent Man a new asshole in an interview. He thought it was gonna be a little fluff piece about the XFL, and they homeboy ripped him a new asshole. I was like, bro, this was the worst rated primetime thing ever. It's like, the pregame show was the most mindless thing I've ever seen. It's like, we don't have a pregame show, but if you go back and see clips of the interview, you can see from the beginning towards the end, Vince McMahon slowly losing his shit throughout that interview, getting madder and madder to the point he's like leaning forward in his chair like he's about to jump up and slap the shit out of Bob Costas.
What's that ship doing out here
got the
alone?
best of them.
It's charting a quick path through the system. Might have something valuable on board.
If we can catch it.
I also find that shit hilarious that that shit literally tried to do it again and failed a second time. But no, it's like, you know why it failed the first time? You're literally doing the exact same thing again, and it's gonna fail again.
I just thought it was crazy that Rock put his name on it.
Of course, he thought he could get it for cheap, which he did, all things considering, and he thought because he was The Rock, it was going to be good again, and because the AFL had a small, decent run when they brought it back, like the year before, so he thought he was just going to kind of replace that because it did okay. No, half of the players from that league just went into the NFL as backups, with a few of them shining. And then Brock thought he was going to be able to capitalize on a little bit of that AFL, but he ended up with shittier players, and it failed for the exact same reason. It was subpar football nobody wants to see. If I want to watch not as good football as the NFL, you go watch college football. And even then, sometimes it's just as good. So between NFL and college, there's no room for anybody to do anything other than maybe some low-cost amateur league. You know what I mean? But you definitely not getting rich by doing that.
on, buddy. Ready, Nix?
cover. Nix, let's go! Take them down!
There's another offer, Kay.
No, we're helping the fucking pipe. We've already established this. We want a fucking white suit.
You are proving to be quite the asset for the pikes.
Not giving my shit. Halfway there. I gotta go pick
Your
up my kid.
credits are being transferred now.
Where's the...
Ready to go?
Why is it a lot faster?
I think we're clear!
Hey, Devin, yeah? Yo, what?
Hey, what?
Hey, I'm gonna go pick up my kid. I'll catch up with you later.
Radio, sir. Radio.
Yeah.
Make sure you got your wellies on and your boat ready.
Yeah, like I said, it's already passed. We're good. You gotta look out for your boy Jesse, though. But alright, man. I'll catch up with you later. Good luck. Hopefully your
Alrighty,
place
sir.
will flood. I don't see it.
Yeah. Yep. Good ladies.